Start streaming. Hit Twitter.
It only goes so far. AKA only goes like 1 or 2 times seriously as actual.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome back to HDL Recaps. I am your host, young bootleg Seth Rogen. And I am here today with Obstacle Course Lover 69.
Nice. Also, he hates obstacle courses.
I do not hate obstacle courses. Objection, hearsay. Hearsay.
Do not let him tell you otherwise. He 100% tried to take mine down. I'm just a small-time businessman, okay? And I like obstacle courses, so
objection.
He was trying to take it down when it did nothing to him.
Objection. Objection. I love obstacle courses. I hate obstacle courses that are on fire.
I don't know. You just need to get it better.
Have cyborg umbrellas that are explosive.
Yeah.
And have a somehow highly intelligent ape that also is a multi-world boxing champion.
Yep. let's see. Obstacle course and obstacle and obstacle course literally just means obstacles. So I got the best genuine and probably unknown method.
Anyway, we're just gonna jump straight into the recap. So
Small streamer, man. I gotta get the
small indie obstacle course constructor, please understand. Anyway, before we get into the recaps, I need to address the elephant in the room. Finn has been replaced by Kai, who is now representing the Reckless Rampardos. His team consists of Tyranitar, Nidoking, Gardevoir, Kingdra, Claydol, Ariados, Mega Venusaur, Gliscor, Rampardos, and Cobalion. Now with that out of the way, let's jump into our recaps. So, we're going to start with myself against Sandy. So this one was tricky, to say the least. Sandy's team just hard countered mine, really. I built quite a bit of a lot of tech to deal with it, but like I was fully expecting to lose, and this literally came down to the fact that I got lucky and got a crit. And had I not, I would have lost. But I'm gonna start out. I'm leading Elephant as Sandy starts with Hoopa. I immediately switch into Slowking as Hoopa opts to go for a Reflect followed by a Light Screen. I'm going to go for Toxic. I then opt to go for Signal Beam as Hoopa goes for Trick Room while proccing its Room Service. I proceed to go for a Scald, which crits and kills Hoopa. Sadie then brings in Stunfisk and goes for a Yawn as I opt to go for a Scald and proc Stunfisk's Weakness Policy. I then go into Donphan. I live in Earth Power. My Custap Berry procs, and then I kill Stunfisk with EQ. Crobat comes in as I then opt to switch in Salazzle on a U-turn. As Sandy then pivots into Camerupt. Camerupt is going to Mega Evolve. I'm going to opt in and put up a Substitute, which allows me to just tank and eat in Earth Power. I then go for Disable to cause Earth Power to no longer be able to be used. And then I Toxic the incoming Crobat, except I don't actually. I went for Substitute. I'm getting my turns mixed up here. Crobat opts to go for Curse after I went for Substitute. Then I proceed to Toxic it. I then opt to go for Protect, just to attempt to burn some turns, because I know it has Acrobatics because of White Herb. Acrobatics does not kill me. I then disable Acrobatics, which means if Crobat does not have Poison Stab or anything like that, his only option is Pivot. Which, that basically is what that told me. So, Sandy then hard switches into Hitmontop. I then, bring in a Toxic on the incoming Hitmontop. Sandy then doubles back into Crobat. I then opt to go for Protect again on the Acrobatics, slowly getting health back. And at this point, I know I'm going to die from Acrobatics, so I switch into Ferrothorn, who is then going to cause just enough damage with Iron Bar to cause Crobat to faint from poison. I then going to switch back in Donphan on Camerupt, who opted to go for Curse. Earthquake is not going to kill it from full, and he is going to kill me with Flamethrower. At which point I'm going to send in Slowking and finish it off with Scald. Young Dilly Meats is going to come in and go for a Dynamic Punch, which lands and immediately confuses me. I go through the confusion, use Skulls, do 40%, do not get the burn, get hit with another Dynamic Punch. I snap out of confusion, go for Scald, still don't get a burn. And then Melmetal Ops just go for Dark Lariat and kill me, straight up. I bring back in Salazzle, protecting on the Dynamic Punch. Because at this point, I'm panicking. I bring in a Selgor, Dynamic Punch misses. Instead of clicking Final Gambit like I should have, I opt to go for Focus Miss. Which, that was a thing. I bring back in Salazzle, protect again on the EQ. I'm going to die to the next EQ. Did you miss it? No, you have not. We're still on the first replay. I then bring back in Robocop, protect on the Dynamic Punch. Dynamic Punch barely does not kill me, As I then do not hit myself in confusion, get Leech Seed, kill Melmetal. Hitmontop is going to come in. I'm then going to hit myself in confusion and die to an EQ. However, at this point, Diancie just comes in and wins. Because now I Mega Evolve, I go for Substitute. And now, because I know I outspeed, I can just kill with Moonblast. So, that was that fight. Up next, Yaroon and Wade. So, Wade starts with Lenny the Murkrow. Yaroon leads with Lando T. Wade's immediately going to switch into Garchomp as Yaroon opts to pivot, taking some damage from Rough Skin. Hi Sam. Yaroon's going to pivot into Rabombi as Wade hard switches into Typhlosion, getting tricked. So now it has a ring target on it. Focus Punch is going to be used on the incoming Dragalge. Then opts to go for Earthquake. Dragalge is still living, goes for a Shadow Ball, gets the Spadef drop. Primarina is going to come in. Yaroon's going to switch back into Lando T. Not a good switch in, so he's going to immediately double to Blissey, getting hit by an Ice Beam. Wade's going to switch into Bronzong, allowing Blissey to get up a Wish. Yaroon's then going to switch into Dragalge on the Stealth Rocks. Typhlosion is going to come in, get hit by another Shadow Ball. Lando T is going to come in on the Stealth Rocks. Obviously being immune to EQ, so safe switch in. Flame Charge is not going to do enough to really do anything, and Typhlosion is going to die to Rocky Helmet, allowing Lando to set up its own rocks. As Murkrow is going to come in, click Icy Wind, barely not kill Lando T. Lando T opts to go for Gravity, switching in Rotom. It gets hit by Air Cutter. Wade's going to switch into Garchomp, as allowing Rotom to get up a free Reflect, switching back in Lando T to sack it, get a clean switch in on Rabombi.
Quack.
Quack. Bronzong's going to come in on an incoming Moonblast, getting hit by Moonblast, getting the special attack drop. Rotom is then going to come in, getting hit by Heavy Slam for 16%, not doing a whole lot. Murkrow is then going to come in, getting hit by Shadow Ball for 40%, going for Defog to clear the entire field, before then dying to Shadow Ball. Mienshao going to come in on Rabombi, opted to go for Knockoff, getting rid of Assault Vest. As Rabombi then puts on Sticky Webs on the incoming Bronzong. Bronzong goes for Stealth Rock. Gets hit by Shadow Ball before returning the favor with an EQ. Dies to a second Shadow Ball. Garchomp is going to come in on Rabombi. It will kill Rabombi with an EQ. Melon Man is going to come in, Mega Evolve, go for Zen Headbutt, dealing damage with Rough Skin, does not get the flinch. Scale Shot is going to be used. Gets, I believe, 4 hits. However, it is still not faster than a Mega Gallade, and Close Combat is going to finish the job. Primarina is going to come in. Yaroon misses Zen Headbutt and then dies to an Ice Beam. Dragalge is then going to come in. And then Yaroon is going to immediately double into a Certified Hood Classic, getting hit by the Ice Beam. Wade's going to switch into Mienshao, allowing Blissey to go for Toxic. And then we all know how this goes. Just stalls, stalls. So yeah, that was that fight. Up next.
Half of the pizza between us, so there's a whole pizza worth packing.
All right, thank you. Love you. Up next, we have pizza. So up next, we've got Spooks versus Clay.
Oh.
Nice. My fight's like going on way later.
Yeah, yours towards the back, I believe.
Nice. Gives me time to collude with Clay about the MVP table.
Wait, what?
Oh, it's a surprise for you.
Just gonna make sure that he's not on it.
What the fuck are you two doing? What am I gonna tap back into?
Nothing bad.
Alright.
Just something different.
It's gonna be something clipped. It's gonna be clip worthy, I feel.
No, I think you're reading too much into it.
I just think it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I really like that gift, by the way.
so Lopunny is going to be led off against Heliolisk. Clay's going to then switch into Mew, allowing Lopunny to immediately Mega Evolve and go for Fake Out. Lopunny is then going to U-turn into Jirachi. Mew is going to teleport into Mismagius. Switch is going to then hard switch into Whimsicott, taking 90% from a Shadow Ball. Switching back into Mega Lopunny. Mew is then going to come in, getting hit by Fake Out again. He's then going to switch into Audino, allowing Lopunny to U-turn out into Whimsicott. So it's going to hard switch into Talonflame. Audino is going to Mega Evolve, go for Dazzling Gleam. Talonflame's then going to opt for Brave Bird. Followed by a U-turn into Jirachi. Audino is going to get its health back up to full from this Wish. After going for Knockoff, getting rid of Leftovers. Clay's then going to switch back into Mew as Jirachi goes for Wish itself. Switching back into Whimsicott on Mew's Roost.
Yeah, I couldn't really stop that.
Damn,
Prankster Encore is going to cause Clay to hard switch into Tornadus. Opt to go for Acrobatics. Getting rid of the substitute. Moonblast is going to do a respectful 36%. Gudra is going
being
to...
disgusting, talking with his mouth full.
Yeah, you tell him, Sam.
Gudra's going to come in on the incoming Mew.
I
Opt to go for
comment.
Acid Armor, getting its defense back up shot leash. Who's going to hard switch into Jirachi, getting hit by a Super Bang for a significant amount of damage as Clay then doubles back into Flygon. Do I have 25, 25, 50, 55, 55?
But if you would, you know, like maybe have a co-com thing, I could go through the match.
Well, you just eat instead of talking with your mouth full like a degenerate.
Well, we're an understanding of each other. Oh yeah, okay, so this sucked. This literally, I think this honestly was the game ender for me. Yeah,
The waterfall flinch.
With 6-6, but that entire thing, this entire section, could have been avoided if I just had clicked D-Gleam. Well, if I didn't get flinched and I got to click D-Gleam, because my Mew got chipped. Couldn't safely use it as a thing for Lopunny anymore. And also the fact the Audino could have easily come back in on something completely random and on what Wish set up, but yeah, it's unfortunate. I also do a dumb. Oh wait, no, it's already passed over.
Hi, Sam.
So yeah, I am entirely specs, and that crit 100% mattered. Not gonna deny it. Mew comes in, but see the Fake Out, plus a U-turn would kill it now. And my Mew was at full health before the
Back
character.
in there, switch back into Talonflame. You stopped.
Oh, I mean, I could do the whole like auction thing.
I thought you were gonna do the whole thing.
I didn't think it was necessary because it kind of explains itself. But I mean, sure.
All right,
okay.
no, it's fine.
So,
It's fine. Just continue. Go.
Town Flame comes in. Obviously, the spec's deagling, but not going to be enough to kill it. I do Brave Bird. The crit also killed me, too. Unfortunately. And then it dies to Brave Bird. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. It goes to 1. I thought it did. Brave Bird. Then I kill it with Dual Wing Beak, but it doesn't matter because Loppin is right there.
Oh, it's gonna be right there, going for.
I needed this thing crippled, or at the very least. Also, I missed that.
You missed the dual wing beat on the incoming Gudra. Does manage to finish the job underneath you.
Like I said, I literally think the game was over the moment that Audino got flinched, but.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, to be fair, I also kind of did it to myself. I found that after the fact, after the match, when we were talking about it, he was adamant, Caracosta. And so he was, like, even with the shell smash up, he was slower than Heliolisk. But in my mind, because he was weakness policy on top of the, shell smash, it was basically not, like, I was calcing Jolly at that point. Because it was already at +4.
I'm looking forward to this one.
Don't remember how this one went.
This one's funny.
Yeah,
So-
no, Spook's definitely prepped and played better than I did.
You have Tyler versus Kevin. Tyler is going to lead off with beep beep against the nephew and niece. Himalayan's going to immediately go for a substitute on Sticky Web, following that up with a Toxic, as Tyler is going to Volt Switch out of there, bringing back in Charizard. Immediately going to Mega Evolve, going for a Flame Charge, getting a crit, getting rid of the substitute. Himalayan's going to miss the Toxic. Zard is going to get up a Belly Drum. The next Toxic is going to hit.
Hey, we've seen that before.
Acrobatics is then going to finish off.
Does it not get... It gets dual wing beat, right?
It does. I don't know why he ran Acrobatics.
I mean, I guess the guaranteed, but at that point...
The
dual
thing
wing
is, like,
beat's
he doesn't
safe.
have a held item. Like, he still has a held item. It's just like, he's not getting boosted power.
I think it's once again, I think Tyler and Kevin decided to do a meme fight, and then
He's something like that. Zard's going to go for Power Up Punch, not even killing. Miltake's going to Natural Gift a Rock Berry to kill it. It then goes for T-Wave as Groudle goes for a Sun Boosted Growth. Miltake's going to Milk Drink. Groudle gets full parrot. Miltake's going to go for a Body Slam. Groudle gets full parrot. Goes for another Body Slam. Groudle gets full parrot. Goes for another Body Slam. Groudle gets full parrot. Goes for another Body Slam. Groudle finally gets an Earth Power. Miltank
I
goes for
couldn't
Milk
remember
Drink.
if he actually did, like, actually just killed the Groudle entirely out of
Miltank then goes for a
paralyze.
third Milk Drink. Groudle gets full parrot. And then Miltank finishes it off with a Body Slam. Torquass and Bo is going to come in and Toxic Miltank as Miltank goes for T-Wave on Tentacruel. Miltank's going to Body Slam. Tentacruel gets full parrot.
Wow.
So, can I pause at this moment and just say, I don't want to hear anyone say nothing about Sevluck anymore.
Yeah, that was really dumb.
Nah,
That was like insanely dumb.
We
I don't want to hear
understand-
anyone talk about Sevluck.
Do we know what item it was?
What, Miltank?
Yeah, because I actually kind of Kevin's the type of
Miltank was holding a Rockberry for natural gift.
natural gift, right? Yeah, never mind. I was gonna say he would totally run King's Rock for one of them.
No.
That's me.
I mean,
So yeah, Miltank's gonna go for another Body Slam. Volpera is gonna go for Milk Drink as Turquoise and Vo goes for Venom Drench. Kevin's then going to switch out into Cacturn. Gets Toxiced. Turquoise gets full parrot. Cacturn then opts to go for Sandstorm. Tentacle gets full parrot. Cacturn's gonna set up.
I love how it's still faster even after
Yeah.
the paralyzed lore.
And Cacturn's gonna get up a nasty plot, gets hit by Venom Drench, goes for Giga Drain, doing a respectable amount of damage, getting his health back. Tentacle goes for another Venom Drench. Catcher and Ops go for Nasty Plot.
I mean, I guess with Tentacles, other abilities, it makes sense.
Tyler then switches into Charger Bug, gets hit by Giga Drain. And then Charger Bug gets a kill. Beep, beep.
Also, hi, Spatula. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for joining us, Spatula. Banette comes in, immediately Mega Evolves as Tyler Volt switches into Crook. Banette goes for a Prankster Toxic, which doesn't work, as Crocodile then goes for Snarl. He then goes for Prankster Pain Split, which doesn't work. So he then goes for a dies to Dark Pulse. Danish Doge is going to come in. Crook's going to get a crit Scorching Stance as Zygarde gets Glare. And goes for Hyper Voice, fucking Throat Spray. And then dies to Dark Pulse.
Well, I remember last season, the reason I brought up the King's Rock thing is I remember last season.
He brought it on Zygarde last time.
He was good. His Zygarde last time was Glare, 1,000 Arrows, King's Rock.
Yep. Man literally ran para-flinching Zygarde.
And it was the worst. I felt so bad.
Miltank's going to go for Body Slam. Crook gets full parried. Miltank then goes for another Body Slam. Crook hits a Dark Pulse. Miltank goes for a Milk Drink. Crook gets full parried. Kevin then switches
Kevin has made it his
into
mission
Polytoad.
to become paralysis to the man.
Polytoad is going to switch up, set up a Rain Dance before dying to another Dark Pulse. Miltank is then going to go for another Body Slam, finishing off Crook. Skarmory is going to come in, getting hit by T-Wave. Miltank then goes for Milk Drink, as Skarmory goes for Drill Peck, which is then going to cause Miltank to die to poison. Fucking Kevin is out here making it his mission to just snap everyone's spines.
Why do you think I'm not going to Metronome fight him?
It's so far.
It's not happening.
Up next.
Oh,
next.
No.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
We have Sev versus Jen. So, as a brief aside, Sev tried to make a fun battle happen. That is not what went down.
I had fun.
I was about to say, literally, I don't think that was ever touched.
Fucking music. Alright. Altaria is going to come in as Sev goes for Slowbro. Slowbro is immune to Toxic, obviously being Poison type. Immediately goes for Belly Drum. Quick Draw procs, going for Shell Sidearm, bringing Altaria down to its Focus Sash, while also flinching it because of King's Rock. Then goes for Quick Draw again, killing with Send Headbutt. That's right, the name's a lie, folks. There's no Quick Claw here.
That's a King's Rock.
Lapras
it's also a miss.
Yeah, Lapras is going to go for Dragon Dance and then immediately die. Blaziken is going to come in and immediately die.
But you know what?
Well, hold on. Time out for 2 seconds here.
Because I have something to say as well as Clay does.
Well, I mean, it's your game. Go ahead.
So, first off, I was given a lot of grief about this battle. But in my defense, Jen has now had time with this turn that, you paused on. 2 turns to actually kill this thing, which was no defenses, no HP investments, none of that. And they didn't. At all.
Like, instead of clicking Thunder Wave there, Shadow Ball.
Yeah,
instead of clicking Dragon Dance, Water Move. Because it was already naturally faster than the Slowbro at that point.
Yeah.
Like, I was given a lot of shit for this game.
I mean, most of the shade you got was self-inflicted.
There was still a lot of other shade thrown to me.
True.
Which, because of, me and Clay already talked about this battle just a couple days ago because of I was still not doing well from it.
Upset about it.
I mean, again, I wasn't actually trying to throw shade at you at all, so if I had to wound up upsetting you over this, then I apologize, because that was not my intent.
But Did I ask them for a fun battle? Yes, I expected them to kill this. Several times they had an opportunity to. They didn't. But instead of anyone mentioning that to them, it was just, Sev, what did you do?
I mean, I was more saying that as a meme reaction in the moment. I wasn't actually trying to be aggressive or anything. That's just how I react to stuff like that. It's just me being me.
Because, yeah, I had to bring that up because of...
Yeah, but guys, seriously, like, lay off the criticizing if you're one of those people. Like, fucking... After, like, this is coming from the guy who... This also happened to me on week 3. Like, fucking... Leave your privilege at the door, please. Alright? Like, you're not the one fighting. You're not the one in the battle. You're not the one making the plays. Shut your mouth.
Because, yes, I did ask them about fun battle. I also brought a set that was meant to die who wasted its other EV investments.
Before we continue, I actually do have something I want to bring up because it perplexes me to this very moment how this happened. Could you go back one turn? So I did this in my head. I looked at this turn and was wondering, how in the world is this Blacephalon slower? There's no quick draw.
Yeah, wait, huh?
There is no quick draw. Literally, even if you were no speed investment Blacephalon.
Yeah, you still
with
have speed
zero
because it's base
IVs, brave
80
nature.
speed.
If you're brave nature with 0 speed IVs, 0 speed EVs, Slowbro still would be slower.
Yeah, because you outspeed naturally because your base speed's that high.
Yeah, and I literally, like, I had to take a second, but I took a double take when I saw that. I was like, wait a minute, how in the world did that happen?
How did this... Sev, were you max speed Snorlax?
No, he wasn't. That's the thing.
I've literally just said this 4 times.
What
that its other EVs were in special attack.
What is this Blaziken on?
Matter of fact, even better for you, I was a minus speed nature.
Yeah, like,
What is this
it bothers me. Like, I need an answer. Is it Iron Ball? Is it like...
It has to be.
Like, that's the only thing that makes sense.
It has to be Iron Ball, or it has to be holding, like, a power anklet or some shit.
But yes, I do apologize for having to bring that up, but it was just kind of...
Hey, what is going on here?
After watching this battle several times, it still just kind of irritates me how much shit I was given one.
Don't worry, I'm right there with you. I know what it's like to get given shit after, playing your heart out or being on a mile high. Something you had no part of. I'm not salty, you're salty. Anyway.
Cause yeah, I was given shit by a lot of people about this.
Yeah.
And it's not.
Like, seriously, guys? Lay off the shit talking, alright? You wanna be you wanna, criticize or, give suggestions or some shit? Fine. Go for it. Stop berating people for playing well. Stop berating people for battling. Alright? Not cool.
Because genuinely, main reason I started looking for a co-coach is because I was not in the mood to fight this week, so I was just going to have Angelo do my fight.
As a matter of fact, and this is a personal thing I'm declaring right now. If I catch you making somebody feel bad about their performance for any reason in the HDL, you're getting banned from my Twitch chat. I don't want you in my Twitch chat if that's how you're gonna act.
Because, yeah, like I said, I do apologize for bringing that up. It was just kind of...
if you do that, if you get caught, I don't care who you are in this Discord server. I don't care if you're a mod. I don't care if you're a super mod. I don't care if you're one of the house flippers. You do that, you're getting banned from my Twitch chat. Anyway, going back on, tangent over. Happy thoughts.
Yeah, once again, sorry, I did just need to bring that up, though.
All right. Happy thoughts. Frostlass is going to go for Thunder Wave and immediately die. Snorlax is going to come in and go for Hammer Arm and then immediately die.
Also, this brings up a better question about the Blaziken. The Snorlax outsped me.
Yeah, what is happening with this Blaziken? Like, you can't even say, like, even if it wasn't speed boost, it would still outspeed naturally. Like,
I literally mint speed.
yeah, even if you are Blaze, you still outspeed naturally. It's base 80 speed versus base 30. Like, there is no timeline where that should have happened. Meloetta is going to come in and immediately die. And that's that. Yeah, it has to be Iron Ball, dude. It's the only way. Like,
literally, I did the calc of it, and even if there were even if the Slowbro, theoretically in this scenario, was max speed increasing nature, it still would be slower than a Brave Zero IV Speed Blaziken.
Yeah, it's gotta... I know it's Bash the Spooks. No, that's gotta be... I said dude. What?
And as I planned said in the chat, that wasn't the plan because of...
Anyway, freaking... Like, it has to be Iron Ball. It has to be Iron Ball, or it has to be holding, like, a Power Anklet or something. Like, it has to be holding an item that lowers speed. That's the only way that makes sense. Yeah, it has to be Lagging Tail as well. That could work. Like, literally anything that gives negative priority or lower speed.
Was it Lagging Tail Revenge Blaziken?
It might have been.
Maybe. It just seemed really, like I said, I figured I would point it out because it bothered me so badly that I had to take a double take in the middle of me and Seb having this conversation about this game.
Moving right along. Yeah, Trick Room counter team. Moving right along, we've got Snazzy against Spatula. We start off with Noivern against Tornadus Therian. Snazzy's going to immediately switch into Regirock, getting hit with Knockoff, getting rid of the Tropical Berry, obviously. Torn's going to pivot out into Keldeo, getting hit by the Ice Punch. Keldeo's going to go for Scald, immediately just killing Regirock because Sturdy's gone. Weavile is going to come in, go for Fake Out, getting a guaranteed flinch, just free chip. Of course, Galar is going to get switched in, getting hit by Scald. Gurk's Buddy is going to proc disabling Scald. Special's then going to switch into Fortress, getting hit by a Strength Sap. Getting back up to Hell, or full. Corso's going to set up a Curse, allowing Fortress to get up a layer of T-Spikes. Corso's then going to go for another Strength Sap, getting back up to almost full health. Fortress is going to pivot out into Aegislash. Aegislash is going to go for a Shadow Ball, is not going to kill Corsola from hold, but he is going to get the Spadef drop, and Corsola is going to kill itself by setting a Curse. Noivern is going to come in. It does not get poisoned, obviously, because it's a flying type. Fortress is going to come in and get Switcherooed to obtain a ring target, as Fortress then goes for Volt Switch into Rhyperior. Noivern is going to opt to go for Dark Pulse, getting the flinch. Noivern is then going to go for another Dark Pulse, as Rhyperior goes for Rock Blast. Only 2 hits, so it's not going to kill. Specialist is then going to switch into Tornadus, getting hit by another Dark Pulse. Then going to go for another Dark Pulse, getting another flinch. Third Dark Pulse, no flinch, is going to die to a Hurricane. Weavile is going to come in as Specialist switches into Keldeo, getting hit again by another Fake Out. Keldeo is then going to get hit by Knock Off, proccing Justified while also getting rid of Choice Specs, and is then going to kill Weavile with an Aura Sphere. Regidrago is going to come in. Special then switches into Fortress, gets hit by Dragon Energy, still does 46%, and that's resisted. Regidrago just doesn't care, and it's going to kill with another Dragon Energy. Glalie is going to come in as Snazzy switches into Gardevoir, but is going to Mega Evolve, immediately go for Return, and just kill it. Regidrago is then going to come back in, go for a Draco Meteor to kill Glalie from full. H-Slash then gets switched in. Regidraco misses the Draco Meteor, then gets hit by Flash Cannon. And then Draco Meteor is going to be used again before dying to poison. Okay, slight miscalc. If it's max speed neutral nature, it does outspeed Brave Zero. I beat Blaziken. Alright, but... nice, but at the same time, Slowbro still was in speed.
Also, just want to throw this one out there as well. In case anyone was curious what the other mons on that team were, Metronome.
Mm-hmm. Also, High Spooks. And finally, Kai versus Callisto. The match that literally just happened.
I was drinking during this.
Oh, my pain, please no. I'm sorry, dude, I have to. I'm just doing my job. So Kai's going to lead with Spooter against Steelix, going straight for Sticky Web, getting hit by a Rock Slide for a little over half. Kai's going to switch into Cobalion, getting hit by an Iron Head, before then going for a Swords Dance. Shuckleberry is going to be procced on EQ, before then going for a close combat. No, Sturdy did not proc. Which means Steelix either lived on 2 HP, or it was Sheer Force. And just happened to live on 1 naturally.
Actually, if you switch, do you not get to see?
I don't think it tells us.
No, it does not sell.
It just tells us possibilities.
Yeah, it just tells possibilities. So, it was either Sturdy and happened to live on like 2 or 3 HP, or it was Sheer Force or Rockhead and just naturally lived on 1.
Honestly, it'd be a nice thing for Showdown if you're watching a replay for you to be able to like hover over the things and see exactly what they were.
Yeah, just like show me the exact spreads and everything at that point. Cause like it
then
doesn't
we
matter.
would know.
It's a replay. We don't need like there's no need to keep it mysterious.
Then we'd know what that Blaziken was.
Yeah, exactly.
And Clay wouldn't be hitting his head.
Kaban's going to go for another close combat. Or no, right, we just saw this turn. Right. So Kaban's going to die to Earthquake. Glasgore's going to come in, set up a Tailwind, getting hit by Iron Head. However, Toxic Orb is going to proc. It's going to fling the Toxic Orb to kill Steelix. Vaporeon is going to come in as Kai switches in Ariados, protecting the Toxic. Follows up with a Toxic of his own to poison Vaporeon before getting burnt by Scald. Ariados.
Kai, I'm sorry. You brought a spider. It deserves death.
Ariados then sets up a layer of T-Stikes before dying to another Scald. Switching in Gardevoir, going straight for a Moonblast as Vaporeon gets Toxic. Synchronize is not going to do anything because Vaporeon's already statused. Callisto's going to switch into Yuxi, getting hit by another Moonblast for 17%. Top Heavy is going to come in on a knockoff from Yuxi, getting rid of the Damp Rock. Takes 25% from a Shadow Ball before setting up Stealth Rocks.
The knockoff of the Damp Rock is probably what lost Kai the game.
Yep, because that meant 3 less turns of rain.
In all honesty.
And those turns of rain mattered.
They absolutely mattered.
Yep.
Sam, you good?
I have something to admit after the replay. And I'm shamed. Okay.
So, just finish the replay.
So, this is going to go for Shadow Ball, getting this with Death Drop. Glasgow is then going to go for Knockoff, getting rid of Yuxi's Assault Vest. Takes 45% from a Psychic. Goes for another Knockoff, not killing Yuxi. Dies to Psychic. Claydol's going to come in, taking 24% from Shadow Ball, going for Rain Dance. It will then die to the next Shadow Ball. Kai then brings in Kingdra, goes for Focus Energy, gets hit by Psychic, gets a crit Ice Beam, killing Yuxi. Meowstic then comes in, deals with all the hazards as it does, sets up a light screen. Kai misses the Draco, gets T-Waved. However, it does get a crit Draco the next turn to kill Meowstic. Heracross comes in, Mega Evolves. Kai misses the Hurricane, and then dies to Pin Missile.
So depressing saying that happened.
Yep. Gardevoir then comes in, goes for Moonblast, and then dies to Pin Missile from Heracross because it's killing. And that's all she wrote.
Are you good, Sam?
I'm curious what I was talking about.
All right, Kai, what's up? What's up, Kai? Talk to me.
What you got, man?
What you got? What you come for?
I don't think Kai's a
I
cat.
don't think Kai is a...
A cat. Or that bad of a cat.
He does own a cat. His
She's
cat's
not
in
even
Fawn.
mad.
In Fawn.
She just wants cuddles, but it's not cuddles time.
So, the reason I went for guard against Yuxi was because 10 minutes before the match, my guard was my rain setter.
Did you change your rain setter and then forget?
Oh.
He changed
Yeah, Sam, it's outrageous, I know.
I swapped that for Will-O-Wisp and forgot it was Claydol now.
Oof.
Last minute changes can be the savior or the death of you.
Yeah, I mean, stuff happens.
Yeah.
Here is... So I'm dumb, but would have won if that Hurricane won. But it's just heavy. I mean, yep, it's just a slice of light.
That's
Alright.
an anime genre.
Yes, it is. Very observant of you.
Hylian doesn't like anime.
Oh, fun little facts.
I enjoy anime. I just don't have time to watch a lot of anime. Where did you get the idea that I hate anime?
Hylian doesn't like anime.
Where are you? Who is giving you this info?
I never said you hated it. I said you didn't like it.
Again, who is giving you this info? I like anime. I just don't have a lot of time to watch it.
I don't know. Sam doesn't seem to think you like anime.
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay.
Hearsay.
Anyway, here are the Mon standings for this week. Scanning to see if there's anything out of the ordinary.
You're kidding, right? You're actually joking, right?
That was it.
And I oop.
Yeah, he literally told me, he DM'd me the GIF and said, hey, can you choose the name of it?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's what you've been hyping up this whole
No,
time.
we did hype it up.
Okay, let's take a step back here and realize the fact that me and Sev literally said the moment that you asked, it's nothing important, and you were the one that made it into a big ordeal.
I blame reverse psychology.
We weren't even trying, we were just trying to have a cover.
Objection.
Like, the big thing was, oh no, Slowbro's nickname got changed, even though that's not the name it had in the battle.
Like, it's just...
Here's the question. Anyway.
Overreading and everything.
Nibiru, the Mega Diancie, is still in first place. C, the Keldeo, is still in second. And Hippo Roofing the Skarmory is still in third. Chew 5 Gum, the Regidrago, is in fourth. Lola Bunny, the Mega Lopunny, is in fifth. E, the Rhyperior, is in sixth. Turquoism Vo, the Tentacruel, is in seventh. Anti-Oop, the Galarian Slowbro, is in eighth. Bonnie, the Heliolisk, is in ninth. Primarina, aka Lady Gaga, is in 10th. F, the Mega Glalie, is in 11th. Lou Beetle, the Mega Heracross, is in 12th. Young Delimeats, the Melmetal, is in 13th. Din, the Funny Darm, is in 14th. and OU slap on the Lando T is in 15th. Here are our standings as of the end of this week. In first place is Spatula. In second place is Clay. In third place is myself. In fourth place is Spooks. Tyler is in fifth. Callisto is in sixth. Sandy is in seventh. Kevin is in eighth. Wade is in ninth. Yaroon is in 10th. Snazzy is in 11th. Sev is in 12th. Jen is in 13th. And Kai is in 14th.
Kai, that's not your fault at all.
Honestly, don't worry about it.
Me and you both took over losing teams. We'll come back, bro. You got this.
You two have uphill battles, but I believe in you.
You're gonna do better than I will.
And finally, here are our transactions for the week. Spooks has dropped Clefairy for Dusclops. And Clay has dropped Venusaur for Balloon and Alolan Persian for Alolan Muck.
I didn't have a fighting type, and Venusaur didn't really fit. Unfortunately, because Bulbasaur was my favorite Pokemon, I had to make the hard call.
In terms of
ready to get Swords Danced?
In terms of our matchups for this week, we have myself against Yaroon.
Sev against that dog.
Sev against the dog. Spooks against Sandy. Kevin against Wade. Jen against Clay.
I think the dog's winning, guys.
Spatula against Tyler. A bunch of angry dogs against Sev. I don't know why it says the Brooklyn Banettes, because it's very clearly just a very, very angry dog.
No, it's not a bunch of dogs either. This is
just one.
This is just a very aggressive dog.
That's why I made the
And
joke.
finally, Kai against Snazzy. Also, this week, Snom is a Mega Bayonet, which means
He's good. That's actually super ironic.
he's about to beat the Brooklyn Bayonets with their own mascot.
You know, I wasn't gonna bring it, but now I feel obligated.
Tell Angela to bring it.
No, after getting that off my chest, I'm feeling more inclined to actually battle myself instead of just telling Angelo to do it.
All right. And
How could you forget? We did make one other change. The obstacle course. And then there's now a Charmander.
yes,
He's a constant hazard.
there's now a Charmander.
If you jump up at the right time, you don't get burned by the tail. But if you don't, then you...
Yeah, there's.
Alien hates my obstacle course.
I do not hate the.
Just throwing it out there. He literally did the entire stream after it.
Hearsay!
He's trying to get revenge for a concept that literally had nothing to do with him. And in
Hearsay!
fact, I'm pretty sure he didn't even try to stop it when I initially did it. So the fact that he's doing it now is hypocritical.
Semantics!
I could go on.
20 minutes getting
The lawyer-
rid of the obstacle course. and
Thank
bring
you
it
guys
back.
so much for tuning into the stream.
lawyer, all I have
Thank
to say is
you guys so much
hearsay.
for tuning in. I'll see you guys next on Tuesday, potentially. I'll see you guys at
Man,
some
did you see
point.
Hylian snorting that?
See you
fucking
guys at
soap
some
on
point
the
next
stand?
time.
It's
See you
crazy.
later. Bye.